here getting ready, and I realized I never scheduled it. Yeah. So I got up this morning, and it has been cleaning morning here, vacuuming, doing all those things. Now Dale is cleaning the carpet. So for a little while, for a few minutes, you're going to hear the carpet cleaner. Yes, you are. Anyhow, I just sent the link. Angela is going to join me again, and I sent her the link just now, so she probably is just getting it and trying to get it all squared away and get in here. So there's that. So I'm here. Like I said, I'm here. I have the dogs in here because they hate the noise. You know, they hate the noise of the vacuum, and the carpet cleaner is really bad. They really hate that one. Anyhow, so if you can see the thumbnail, we're making some really cute little snowflake hexagons, and it's not letting you in. Oh dear. Let me see. I'll invite you again this way. Let's see. Copy the link. Go to Messenger. Let me try this. No. Hang on. I don't want to send it to that Angela. How come you're not coming up? You're my messenger. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. How come it's not coming up? All right. Well, let me try this the old-fashioned way. I'll copy. Hang on. I'll be back with you in a moment. One moment, please. This way. Remember the other day Brandy had trouble getting in, and she had to do something on her end? I don't know what she had to do, but she had to do something. I don't know. I've sent the link again. Oh, and there she is. I'm sending you a link, and you're like already there. Okay. All right. Now are you there? There you are. Can I hear you?
Trying to get back to the. Okay.
Now you got no camera. All right. Well, let me say hello to people, and then we can chit chat. So Brenda's here, and Sherry, and Michelle, and Kathy are here. Hi. Tina's hanging out. That is Angela's daughter. Deborah, hello. She's at lunch. Okay. Thank you, Tina. Right? Pain in the drain. There you go. You got it. Yeah, so my goal is to try to use up, some of my stash yarns, right? So this is, and she's gone. This is yarn that I had left over from my Annie's blanket kit. Yes, sir.
Would you do this carpet later?
Maybe if you want. On the porch or whatever at some point.
I'll drag it out on the porch. Later?
Yeah, later. Sure.
Yeah.
Done with the living room?
Done.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay.
I got all the dogs and the cat here.
Okay. Come on. We'll take a nap. Come on. Oh.
There. Let's try that again, huh? So this kit was like that stitch sampler, and it was stripes. And I had so much yarn left over from this. There was, look, I have 4 skeins. They're not large skeins, but they're like 153 yards. So they're not huge skeins, but I have 4 of those. I had a couple of the dark blue. I had like 3 of the tan. I had so much left. So I thought this would make a pretty little like snowflake background, right? So I pulled some out, and that's what we're doing. All right. So the plan is we wanted to do snowflakes, right? We talked about snowflakes last week. So we're doing some snowflakes. And we're making these cute little hexagons with snowflakes in the center. I'm thinking I'm going to do some of my hexagons with the white snowflake in the center and the blue background. And then I'm going to do some with a blue snowflake and a white background. I'm going to alternate them. And we came up with a little project. I'm thinking, okay, what are we going to do when we make these little hexagons? What are we going to do with them? We gotta do. Hey! Don't even sit there and think you're going to go to the bathroom. You can go outside. Come on. Let's go outside and go to the bathroom. No, this way. Hey. Well, she's heading your way.
Come back in. There's not a spot in the spare bedroom.
There's one right in the entryway. Okay, there. Dogs are out. Snowflakes are your favorite. I love snowflakes too. I love snowflakes and snowmen. I love that. Okay. So we came up with a little project to use our hexagons for. And we're going to make a pillow. Let me see. I don't have the pattern up for this now. I did have the pattern up for this, and now I don't. So anyhow, let me show you. Let me show you kind of, oh, there's the pattern right there. Now I'm going to have to lose it. Hang on. Let me show you. I got to go to, I don't know why it's in my bags and pouches, but it's in my bags and pouches board. So now mind you, this is not snowflake hexagons, but this is the idea. One hexagon in the middle, surrounded by 6, and then you can do whatever you want on the back. You can do more snowflakes. You could do solid hexagons on the back, whatever you want. So it takes 14 hexagons to make the little pillow. I think it's super cute, right? Can I hear you, Angela?
I can.
Oh, yep, I can.
Okay.
I was like, you weren't saying anything. I didn't know if we had
No, I'm
volume.
looking at the pattern.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if we had volume. So that's the end result, the end project we're working on. And like I said, 14 hexagons. And you can do whatever you'd like, whatever colors you would like. Like I said, I'm going to do some blue and white and some white and blue and alternate it. And on the back, I don't know, maybe on the back, I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Hello, Mickey Joe. Mickey, girlfriend, I keep trying to get you to come and join me on a live and crochet with me someday, Mickey. I'm just going to keep bugging you. That's what I'm going to do. I'll keep
You gotta
bugging.
do it, Mickey. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, see, Mickey? Go, Mickey. Go, Mickey. Come on, Mickey, and do it, Mickey. All right, let me go back and find my
I was
pattern.
worried about it too.
No, it's fun. It's fun. It's easy. As long as I get it scheduled and send people a link,
And you can figure out StreamYard.
right? Yeah.
I use my iPad.
Yeah. See, that's what I think other people have done in the past is use their iPad and it seems to work okay.
Yeah, it just takes me a minute to figure out that I have to paste it in.
I don't have an iPad, so I don't know. Oh, good. Mickey, start thinking of a project we could do together. Something cool and fun we could do.
And she'll suck you into Pinterest, and you guys will be sending each other messages at 10:30 at night.
Oh, yeah. That's fun. I find so much cool stuff on Pinterest. You find a lot of stuff that is frustrating because it doesn't go to what you think you're going to get. Like it's not the pattern at all, or it's very weird. But so there's that with Pinterest. You have to go in and you have to really look and make sure it's taking you to find the pattern you're actually looking for, right?
Yes.
But there's a little frustration with that. But this should be pretty easy. I mean, it's basic stitches like, chains and single crochets, double. Okay, the trickiest one is probably the long double crochet, but I don't think that's going to be too hard. Just means you go down into another row below. So, and it explains the stitches too. So the pattern for the hexie is pretty well explained. How to make a picot, the double crochet cluster, the long double crochet. So a long double crochet is just a regular double crochet, except you insert the hook 2 spaces below and you pull up a big long loop. That's all there is to that. So it's worsted weight yarn, 5mm hook, chain 3s at the beginning count as a double crochet, chain 2s at the beginning count as an incomplete double crochet. Well, okay. What else we need to know? I think it's going to be super cute. So that's what our first round is going to look like right there. There we go. Hello, Dawn. How's Dawn? So we're going to make this little circle with a double crochet cluster. So I'm going to go back real quick and I'm going to look at their double crochet cluster because, sometimes people do things a little different. So theirs is a yarn over, go into the space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 times 2. Okay, so you do that twice until you have 3 loops on the hook and then go through all 3. Okay. I had a cluster I was making earlier and it was a big cluster.
Yeah.
It was a big cluster. There was a lot going on in the cluster. Hello, Karen. How are you? And Sean's here. Hello, Sean. Howdy, howdy. All right. So I don't have either of my skeins ready to go. Oh, this was good though. That's an easy pull. So I just went to Hobby Lobby then and all I had to buy was white. I had no nicer white yarn. I had some Red Heart Super Saver and I don't like it for something I'm going to be touching. You know what I mean? It's not soft. So I wanted something that was soft. So the anti-pilling is super soft. I love that. And I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's actually very nice.
Yeah, that's really soft.
Yeah, it's very nice. So, all right, I'm going to move this way a little bit so I can scooch up into the camera view a little better. All right, so we start with what? A magic ring. All right, so you make your magic ring. Everybody does their magic ring differently. As long as you can make a magic ring, then you chain 2, double crochet. Really? Okay. And chain 2. All right. That's apparently our first little cluster, is my guess.
Yes.
That's what that's supposed to be, is our first cluster. All right. So we chain 2. And now we do a double crochet cluster. So again, yarn over, go into the ring, pull up a loop, go through 2, yarn over, go into the ring, pull up a loop, go through 2. And we got 3 loops. That's it. We got 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and go through all 3. It's pretty simple. It's a little cluster. Chain 2. Make another cluster. So you want to have 5 clusters when we're done. 5 clusters or 6 clusters?
I think it's 6.
We want 6. We're making 5 more. That first one, first thing we did is the first one. So we want 6 total, including that first one. So get yourself 6 clusters, folks. 6 clusters. And chain 2 between all of them. Did you end up making one yesterday?
I got part of it done.
Okay. She was in a meeting yesterday was your last day of work, right?
Yeah.
And you had to sit in a meeting.
I
A
had
training.
a training session that I'm not going to be doing.
I had to laugh
The
at
thing
that.
is, even if I wasn't retired, I wouldn't be doing.
Oh, you still wouldn't do that, huh?
No.
Well, guess they wanted you to be in the know what everybody else has to do, and you could go, whew, I don't have to do that.
Right. Well, it's the thing that a lot of it is just to make sure there's enough people to warrant the class.
I got you. So they made everybody take it.
Yeah.
All right. Once you have your 6, you pull your ring closed nice and tight. We are making, right now we're making a snowflake hexagon, and we're going to make a bunch of them and turn them into a pillow, Dawn. Then you slip stitch into your first cluster we made. And there we got our 6 little clusters. We got 6 clusters. So the pillow will actually be shaped like a hexagon because it'll be 1 hexagon surrounded by 6 hexagons, and it makes it a hexagon. I don't know how 6 makes a hexagon.
Yeah, I'm not real sure on that either.
Anyhow, that's the story, and I guess that's what they're saying. So,
And we'll
right.
stick to it.
I guess. Now we slip stitch into our chain 2 space. You almost there? Are you there? Or are you?
Yeah, I slip stitched.
Okay, slip stitch into our chain 2 space. All right. Then we do a chain 2 there, double crochet, chain 2, and do a cluster in there, all in that space.
Yeah, we got to slip into the next space.
Okay, so that all went in one space. All right. Then you go to the next chain 2 space and you do the same thing. You do a double crochet. Oh, you do a cluster. Sorry. You do a cluster. You do a chain 2. You do a cluster. So we're basically doing 2 clusters in each space now.
Right.
And separated by 2 chains. All right. The first one was just weird because, you know, we don't start with that cluster. We started with the double crochet. So we do that all the way around. Hello, Emma. How's Emma today? All right, Emma. I'm certain there has been about 12, well, not 12, maybe 4 new Diamond Art Club sneak peeks come out since I looked last because, like I said, we've been cleaning house. I've been watering plants, and I was cutting out some dead plant. I have one of those, I think you call them pothos, vine type thing. And there was a whole bunch of like dead parts with a few leaves on the end of it. And I was like, this is ridiculous to have all the dead part, even though there's like leaves at the end. I'm like, it looks dumb. Anyhow, I was hacking up a plant, getting rid of a bunch of the dead stuff, and Dale was vacuuming, and then he decided to clean the carpets. So that's what we've been up to today. And I have been busy, so.
Well, I have, let's see, what have I done? I made my granddaughter's bed, straightened my kitchen out. That was about it.
That was it. All right. After you get back around, and you should have 2 clusters in each space, and everything is separated by 2 chains, then you slip stitch to your first cluster back over here. slip stitch to our cluster, and we're ready for round 3. My hole keeps expanding on me until I weave this tail in. You know, it just wants to keep coming apart, coming apart.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Now, slip stitch into the next chain 2 space. I didn't even ask if you were with me or not.
I'm getting there.
You're almost there? Okay. Slip stitch into the next chain 2 space and chain 2.
Mm-hmm.
Do a double crochet. Now we chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Do a cluster. Here's our cluster. Chain 3. Okay. Now what? In the same space. Oh, no, that was all in the same space. Sorry.
Yeah.
All of that goes in the same space. Now, single crochet in the next space and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we go to our next space and we do what? We do a double crochet cluster. Sorry, double crochet cluster. Double crochet cluster. Chain 3. Double crochet cluster. Chain 3. All right. Then I bet we're gonna single crochet in the next space.
Yep.
Here we are. Single crochet in the next space. No. We're in between 2 clusters? Or are we not? Did I go too far? I missed a whole thing. Hang on. I missed a whole space here, way back here.
Skipped too many, did you?
Hang on. When I did my single crochet, I went too far. I got too carried away. Go away.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that because when I did the first one.
Because it goes between the sets of clusters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I missed it, and I ended up in a weird spot.
Missed that one. So now I gotta do a double crochet cluster. So the clusters go in between the clusters, and the single crochet goes between the groups of clusters. Did that make sense?
Yes. The clusters go in the chain 3, and you made
and
sense.
the single crochet go between the 2 that were together.
Right.
If that makes sense, right?
Is Tina still on? I can't see chat, so.
I don't know. She said she was on lunch break.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, the single goes between like our groups. All right. I'm on a roll now. What are we watching there, Angela?
Oh. Guess I need to turn it down, don't I? I'm catching up on 911.
Oh. Okay. I don't watch anything. Not really. Sean, yours has been getting weird too. How do you say that? Pathos? I think it's pathos, isn't it? I gave a nice cutting of my daughter. Yes, Emma. Every time I turn around, I think they put up another Donna Gelsinger painting. I'm like, what in the world? It's the season of Donna Gelsinger, apparently. I do love that.
Tina will tell you too. We don't. What did I do here? See, I was laughing at you, and now I messed up.
I hate that.
Oh,
I messed mine up right at the beginning when I missed the one
yeah.
space for the single crochet. I got it now,
Yeah.
though.
Now, Tina will even agree if she's still online. Her and I can't grow anything.
Oh,
No, we can't. I
no.
actually, believe it or not, I killed a silk plant.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can. They can't be washed.
What?
It was dusty.
A
Okay?
silk plant?
A silk.
And you washed it? What happened to it?
It fell apart.
What?
Yep.
No way.
Yep.
You should be able to wash a fake plant.
You would think, but not a silk one.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep. Put it in hot sudsy water and
Hmm.
scrubbed it, and nothing came out
Huh.
but the stems.
Huh.
So
Anyhow, when you get all the way back around, you slip stitch to your first cluster again, which is
yeah.
like we got double crochet and a. Oh, look what it's looking like a little flower, isn't it? It's hard
Right.
it's hard to see it on the white table, but it's looking like a little flower.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jennifer, we are making snowflake hexagons. Then with our snowflake hexagons, we're going to put them together and make a pillow. I showed a picture at the beginning. So imagine you have one hexagon in the middle with 6 hexagons around the outside. We're not sure why it's called a hexagon at that point, because with 6, shouldn't be a hexagon, but Anyhow, that's what we're making. And it looks really cute when it's done. Alrighty, we're on round 4. Wow, we're cruising along. Round 4, ding, ding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't take long to get there.
Right. Slip stitch into the next chain 3 space. It should be the one right next to it. And chain 2.
Think, yeah.
Chain 2. Double crochet. Chain 1. Double crochet cluster. So do us a cluster here. Double crochet cluster. Now we do a picot stitch, right? Now they want us to do a picot. Okay, let me see. I think I looked at her picot earlier, and it's what, a chain 3, just like I'm used to doing?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the base stitch, not the base chain. Go right into that base stitch and slip stitch to make your little bobbly thing there, your little picot. No, now I got to go back down to the pattern. One moment, please. That's the only thing about looking at your phone to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta up and down, up and down. The pattern is from Crafting Happiness. I believe she also does one in square. There's a hexagon and then there's a square. Mary Lou called off work. Mary Lou to come spend time with us. Oh my goodness.
Goodness, you called off work to spend time with us.
Yeah. All right, so we got our picot stitch, then do a chain 1 and go back in and do another double crochet cluster. We're clustering now. Cluster, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, so we made us a little. Wait, hang on. How come I have a chain 2, chain 1, cluster?
And I am not any good with these picot stitches things.
How come this seems wrong to me? We did a chain 2 and a double, right?
Right,
Then we did
Yeah.
a chain and we did a cluster.
right.
Then we did a
But-
picot and a chain 1 and a cluster.
Yeah, it's going to look kind
Then
of
a
like,
chain
you can
3.
see it kind of like that.
So how come, yeah, so there's 2 clusters on one side and only one
and one
cluster
on
on
the
the
other.
other side?
Yeah.
How come that is?
Don't know. You have to ask her. She designed it.
How come? I'm like, that's why I'm looking at it. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Why do we have 2
Yeah.
clusters, picot, 1 cluster?
I know.
2 clusters, picot, 1 cluster. All right, well, we'll go with it and we'll continue here. As long as you got the same idea, I'm like, okay. So then in the next chain 3 space, which is right there, you do a single crochet and a chain 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you do that twice? What?
Right.
In the same space.
No, in the next one. There's 2 of them in between it. I think. Or did I mess up here? No.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see. There and there.
And here. Okay. And then another chain 3. All right. So now we're in the middle of our 2 clusters. Our next 2 clusters. We're in the middle, in between those. 6-inch cutting, you should only keep the leaf and a bit of the stem. Oh. Well, I've done a few leaves. I didn't know it was supposed to be just 1 leaf. I thought if you had a couple leaves, it would give you a better start, right? I don't know. Okay. Anyhow, now we're into in between our 2 clusters where we're going to do a cluster. We got us a cluster, a chain 1, a cluster.
Yeah, in the next 2 chain spaces.
Do a picot stitch. Do a picot, do a chain 1, and then you do 1 cluster. I just don't know why they're lopsided.
Yeah, I don't either.
Why there's 2 on one side of the picot and 1 on the other side of the picot. It would seem like it should be even. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't either.
Okay.
Just gonna try to press the pattern here.
So after you do that, you chain 3. And then in the next chain 3 space, you do a single crochet, chain 3. And then in your next space, you do a single crochet, chain 3.
Yeah. Do you chain 3 between the 2? Or just.
Yeah. Single crochet, chain 3.
And
And
then
then in
single
the next
crochet.
space, single crochet, chain 3.
Okay. That's where
Yep.
I was losing it.
And then we're back to our main pattern, which is do a cluster, chain 1, cluster, a cluster, chain 1, cluster. Then you do your picot.
All
I
right.
thought
Pico, not you.
I was ready to say picot, and then I thought, do we do a chain 1? No, we don't. We do a chain 1 after the picot.
After the Pico, yeah.
Not before the picot. And then you do a cluster after your picot and your chain 1. You do 1 cluster. Okay. Well,
That's okay. My cat thinks I'm calling him. He keeps looking up every time I say Pico.
that was why your plants weren't getting full, because you started with more than a leaf? Okay. Well, all right. Then we go into our next chain 3 space and do a single. Wait, do we do chain 3 after our... Yes, sorry. I have to do a chain 3 after that cluster.
Right.
Chain 3 after the cluster. Then a single in your next space. Then a chain 3. Then a single in your next space. Then a chain 3. Now we're back between our clusters again. So now we're back to our repeat. I hate this. Why does this do this sometimes? My pattern just went, oh snap, something went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it comes back, right? But then it's not at where I was.
Not where it's supposed to be. Yeah, mine does.
Yeah, I got to go all the way back down to the where I'm at now.
Roll back down to where I want to
Yeah. Yeah. So if it was a more complicated pattern, that would be really annoying, now wouldn't it?
Right.
You wouldn't know where you were. Oh boy.
Okay, half time I don't know where I'm at anyway, so my daughter would definitely agree with that.
Okay, cluster, chain 1 cluster.
She's giving me a retirement party on
Oh,
November 2nd.
You're getting a party?
Yeah.
Party? What are you doing for your party?
I don't know. That's up to her. She's making a brisket.
She's making what?
A brisket? It's a Texas thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, she's smoking it. We're doing barbecue.
Okay. So is it just like going to be at your house and people are coming over?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
going to be here at the house. People from work are going to come over. And
Well, that sounds
family.
fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
That sounds like a good time.
Okay, I did something wrong.
I did something wrong.
Well, according to the picture,
Yeah. Yeah, she can't get out of it. I like that. And Tina.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's showing 8 clusters.
What?
I missed something somewhere. Okay, let's try round 4 again.
8 clusters? 8 clusters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to have 8 clusters.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Better
3.
make sure.
No, there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on my last one, my 6th one here.
Okay, are you on round 2, 3, 4?
I'm on round 4.
The picture above it.
Yeah, the picture above.
Okay, why am I showing? Wait a minute.
We got 6 clusters. How many you got?
I got no.
No. It's like, no.
It's showing 8.
No, it doesn't. Where her little blue hook is still in the thing there, and it's there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And why am I showing 8?
I don't know. This picture right here.
Yeah.
Count them again. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quit Mary Lou quit crocheting.
Trying to get it to where you can see.
Tina's like, she can't talk and what in the world?
Can you see it?
Yeah, yours yeah. Are you on the hexagon one or on the square one?
I thought I was on the hexagon.
I just wonder if there's a difference between the hexagon or the square pattern.
Tell my daughter I said to shut up.
What?
Oh, you know what? I think I'm on the square one. Yep,
Okay. Okay. Because I'm like, wait a minute.
that's
No.
where I was messing up.
These are something is not the same here. Okay, that makes
Things look
sense.
the same.
That makes
One
sense that
looks
the
different.
square one is different.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. Whew, had me scared. I'm like, wait a minute. What am I looking at then?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm still
Yeah, you should have 6.
here. Yeah,
Do you have 6?
not yet. I gotta get back there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I combined it.
Oh, I was nervous.
Sorry.
When you get back to the beginning, you just single or slip
Oh,
stitch. But it doesn't tell you what to slip stitch to. It just says slip stitch to close the round. So what do we slip stitch to? I'm going to slip stitch to the bottom here before the cluster. I'm assuming that would be where you would close it at.
if I can find
Bottom
it.
by the cluster. It's kind of pretty. Can you see it on my white table? It's hard to see on the white table.
It is pretty.
Okay.
There
Here.
we go.
Let me put it on top of blue. There we
What
go.
happened
There.
with me
Now it's
was
on top of
when
blue. It's easier to see.
Yeah.
See, isn't it cute? Don't quit, Mary Lou. You just got to keep trying.
right.
We
Just keep
all
practicing,
mess
man.
up. We've all had a difficult. Okay, my my
I just have to practice.
gratitude shawl thing, my grateful whatever shawl. I got to the third section, and you start by doing a huge increase row. You increase the shawl, you double it, okay? And then what I've been doing for all these rows, I had it all down pat. I knew what I was doing. Bada bing, bada boom. I knew what I was doing. Now they throw a kink in there, and it all changed. And I struggled. I knew what it was supposed to look like, but by reading the pattern, it wasn't looking like that. I did like 4 rows, like 3 times. Kept tearing it out. I'm like, no, that's wrong. No, it doesn't look like the picture. It's not right. So I think my issue really was I have 1 extra chain space and single crochet, and it's throwing everything off. So I didn't, I mean, I knew what the pattern was supposed to be, but I had to alter a little tiny bit to make it work. So everything lined up properly. Once I got it, I was like, oh, I was about ready to give up. I'm like, but Mary Lou, I didn't give up. I just kept looking at it, and I'm like, okay, why are these going diagonal? They're not supposed to go diagonal. That means I'm pulling them too far. I need to keep them straight. I gotta do something. I gotta skip a stitch. That's what I had to do. Had to skip a stitch. Once I skipped a stitch, everything lined up, and I was good to go. But it can be frustrating for sure. It can definitely be frustrating. All right, where are you at, Angela?
Oh, I just started over.
You started that round over?
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, really?
Well, because I had too many in there.
Oh.
I had 8. I was doing the square instead of the. When
Oh.
my phone decided to go wonky, and
Do you want me to
so
wait for you? Or, you want me to wait for you or go on?
no, go ahead,
Okay.
catch up. Because I gotta leave at like 3 o'clock anyway. I have to go pick my munchkin up.
Which is 4 o'clock for me, right?
Right.
Okay, now this is weird because I don't think this looks like. Okay, I don't know. We're switching to our color here.
Really, we switched to red then.
Yeah,
or whatever.
we're switching to our color.
Okay.
I know, right? I thought it should look a little different than it does right now, but
Yeah.
nope. Nope. Okay, hang on. I got to deal with my yarn barf here.
That's the only thing about the Premier yarn.
I have it with every yarn. Although I didn't with this Hobby Lobby yarn. That had a nice little, it was sticking out. The little end was sticking out, and I was like, hey,
Oh, cool.
Mary Lou, you're making a vest. Got it pinned together, but looks like a muumuu. Well, that might not be all bad. A muumuu vest. I don't know. All right. Change colors to red, well, or blue, or purple, or green, or whatever color you're using.
Right.
And do single crochets. Okay. In the next, chain one space. Now wait. Do 2 single crochets in the next chain one space. Push the picot in front and single crochet. Okay. All right. So let me I'm going to go back and change my slip stitch to my color here. I'm going to slip stitch my color in. So let's do that. Pull in my blue in my slip stitch. Okay. And then, wow, there's no chain or anything. You just go over to the space and you do 2 single crochets. Okay. Hang on. I only need 1 strand of yarn here, not both of you.
They both want to play.
Right? It seems like you should do some sort of a chain to get over there, but no, I guess you don't.
No.
So, okay, this is what it does. Look, it makes a big long stitch up the side here to get to the chain space, to do 2 singles in the chain space. Now it says push your picot in front and do 2 single crochets in the next space. So you go around behind the picot.
Change colors to whatever.
And now it's, I get it now.
Crochets in the next chain space.
Yeah, so you do 2 singles before the picots. You do 2 singles after the picot, and you make sure your picot comes in front of all your next color. All right, now we move on. We do 2 double crochets in the chain 3 space. So we go to our next space and do 2 doubles. And then we go to our next chain 3 space and we do a double crochet. Now we do a long double crochet. And where are we going in to do our long double crochet? Where are we putting it in there at? No idea. No idea. Let me see. I'm going past that cluster. Where am I going to with this long stitch? I'm looking at the picture going, where am I going? All right. So we got that. We're going over this into this, I believe. Let's try it and see what it looks like. And then you do another double. Sure. How's it look? Sure. I guess. I'm gonna keep going real quick and see what the rest of it looks like here. And then do 2 doubles in the next space. No, yeah, 2 doubles in the next. And the next chain 3 space, I ain't got another chain 3 space. Why don't I have another chain 3 space? Huh.
Yeah, and Tina is kind of right. I have a hard time concentrating and crocheting and talking at the same time.
How many chain 3 spaces are we supposed to have here? Oh, you lost weight. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I had a couple of the tops that we made last year that I could not wear them now. I couldn't wear them now. They're so big. They're so big. Okay, I'm gonna go back. And let's see. That is a chain 3 space. Okay, after our I have a feeling I have a problem here. I do. I have a problem here because I'm missing a cluster way back here.
Yeah, I had that problem too.
No, I'm not. No, I had 2 here, the picot, and 1 there.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the picot, see, this is where I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back and look at her picture back here a second. Well, she really has 2 and 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. So it makes 1, 2. The picot's on top of the one in the center, and there's 2. Okay. Well.
Puff, I'm out of yarn.
Oh.
Puff, I'm going to send you up to Mindy. She's got kittens you'll have to deal with.
Who are you sending to me?
Puff.
Your cat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or Tina's going to if you don't get out of her yarn.
Okay, so after the picot, we pull the picot forward. We do 2 single crochets in the next chain 1 space. Is that a chain 1 space? That's not a chain 1 space. Oh, I know why. Hang on. Wait. The chain 1 space is right after the picot.
Yeah.
I missed that. I went too far. It's right after the picot. Like, touch the picot.
Yeah.
Touch the picot. I went down to the next one. Lord have mercy. Okay, now this makes sense. Now do 2 double crochets here. I'm getting it now. I'll show you this in a second. 2 double crochets in that space. Then you go to your next space and you do the double crochet, the long double crochet, and now I think I go all the way down there. Still weird to figure out where you place your long double crochet and a double crochet. Okay. Oh.
Hey, I got 6.
All right. You got 6. Woo. Okay, then. That's half the battle.
Right.
Okay, then we do 2 double crochet in the next space. Whose idea was this snowflake thing? Oh, 2 single crochets in the next space. Okay. All right. We've got it, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. I'll show you what it looks like now. If I can get it in the camera properly, I'll show you what it looks like now. Okay. So we did this. We did our 2 single crochets over here. And then you got to go right beside the picot so that little nipple sticks right out there. Do 2 single crochets there. Then you go to this space, you do your 2 doubles. Then you come over to your next space, you do double, a long, and a double in that space. Then we got 2 doubles in this space, and now we're starting the whole thing over again. I got it. I got it. Mom learned to count. Hello, Francesca. How are you? Are you going to make a snowflake with us? Make a snowflake. It's fun, they said. Make a snowflake.
Yeah.
All right. So after we do the 2 there, we go right behind this little picot thing and do 2 single crochets. I missed that the first time. That's why I'm like, I don't have enough spaces. I didn't have enough spaces to do everything I was supposed to do. Have you already retired? Mary Lou wants to know. Well,
Yes.
yes. Last day of work was
Yesterday.
woo woo.
Yeah, really.
Now, what are you going to do with the rest of your life, right?
Well, my Fridays are going to be taken up with Friday afternoons with Mindy.
You can be crocheting.
Right. And, oh man, come on out of there. Yeah, I got a major yarn birth going on here.
What do you got now?
Oh, major yarn birth. Oh, come back here.
Oh, I love that. Love that. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm going to go back to when I was actually considered a seasonal employee, where I would have a few months off every year. Oh, I would. Monday was house cleaning day after the weekend.
Oh, clean the house on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the messy weekend.
You had a schedule, huh?
Yes. And then just whatever else I could get into the rest of the week, crafting and such.
Right.
And then Friday, I would clean again for the weekend.
Oh, you'd clean before and after the weekend.
Yeah.
You got to clean up before and clean the mess up
Cleaned
after.
up before everybody came over, and then cleaned up after my kids showed up and trashed my house.
I see.
Tina used to be off on Wednesdays, so she would come over on Wednesday and we would craft or shop.
Craft or shop?
Yeah, craft/shop.
Yeah.
Go Hobby Lobby and.
That sounds like a plan. Craft or shop.
Beat you. And because we were really into quilting at the time, so we would go shopping for fabric and stuff.
Gotcha.
She's no longer off on Wednesdays. So
Sean does the same thing.
What?
Shops before and after the weekend.
Yeah.
So, Francesca, you selling a lot of stuff now that it's all marked down? You selling like crazy today? I mean, that's good, right? That's what you want to do. Sell it out. Get rid of it, right? Make some money back. I know. Everybody's sad about it. I must have heard from 4 people the other day after you put that announcement out. 4 people were like, well, I was afraid of that. And they're really not, I mean, they're kind of really sad about it, honestly. I mean, you did a great job. You had a great product. You did a lot of work. And it's sad. And I know you're sad. I mean, I know that. But things happen in life and things change and we have to adapt. And
Wait a minute. What did I miss?
oh, Francesca, she's closing down her business.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. So if you want a painting, their prices have been slashed.
I'll have to check it out, even though I really shouldn't. Tina and I have made a deal with each other that we're not going to buy any more craft stuff until we at least make a dent in some of the things we've got.
Right, I know. That's
And
like I said, with this
you're
yarn.
lucky. Okay, but you're lucky. See, you got the basement and extra rooms.
Well, but it's still, it still piles up. Trust me.
But I've got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Yeah, okay. She's just closing the diamond painting part, right? So you'll have drills to sell still and canvases.
Oh,
Go.
okay. Yeah, but see, I've got just a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Okay, my house is only like 1,700 square feet. Now, I had a really nice looking craft room until my granddaughter was born.
You know, my upstairs isn't any bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's just I do have the whole basement.
Right.
So I double my size just because of the basement.
Because of the basement.
Yeah.
And see, I don't have that.
Yeah.
I mean, we actually had to get a storage room. Rent a storage room.
Can you see my snowflake now? See my snowflake?
That looks good.
Right, Deborah? I know. I hope she, sells a whole bunch of stuff. And I mean, because you gotta, when you got warehouses and storage and all that kind of stuff,
Right.
Have you started your red round yet?
I'm winding up.
No, you're still playing with your yarn there?
Yeah, I'm still on knotting.
Still playing with the yarn.
Yeah, I'm still playing with
It's really cute. I mean, it's really cute. Look at it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, right? Now just imagine, we only have to make 14 of these.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Angela's sending me links to other things. She's like, we could do this next. And I'm like, we're going to have to do this one for a while.
Right.
We got to do this one for a while. All right. I'm just going to go on. I think this is the last round. Yep, this is the last round. So I'm just going to go ahead and give the directions for the last round here.
Okay.
All right. So slip stitch into the next stitch. In between the two lots of what? Slip stitch into the next stitch. Okay, I slip stitch into the next stitch. Now slip stitch in between the two single crochets behind the picot. Okay, so now we're slip stitching in behind our picot.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. So now we're behind our picot here. All right. Work between the cluster of stitches from this point on. Work between the cluster of stitches. Chain 3, double crochet. Chain 3, double crochet behind the picot. Oh. So I chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Do a double crochet in that stitch. Okay, double crochet. Chain 3 again. And 2 double crochets. 1 and a 2. Okay, so our first chain 3 made part of our cluster there. So we got 2 and we got 2 with chain 3 in between. Okay. All right. Now 2 double crochet in each of the next 4 spaces. What spaces? Which spaces? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So after the 2 singles, do 2 doubles in that space, I'm assuming. 2 doubles there. 2 doubles here before our group with the long stitch. 2 doubles in there. 1, 2. 2 doubles after that little group. 1, 2. And then 2 doubles before your 2 single crochets. So we do 2 there. 1 and 2. Okay. Oh, look, it made a little swoop. Can you see it swooped? It went swoop. Swoop-de-doop. Okay, now we're back to the picot. And behind the picot, we do 2 doubles in that stitch, all in the same stitch. Hang on, I need more yarn. Give me yarn. Give me yarn. Hang on. 2 doubles, a chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and 2 doubles. 1, 2. Okay. Now it is just 2 double crochets in each of the spaces. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1. Hang on. You didn't need to go into the white. 1 and 2. Oh, look it. Isn't it cute? Look at that. Angela's gone. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Look at. Here's how we're getting our hexagon. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, right? This should be 1, 2, 3, 4. I swear it's 6. Oh, is that what? Is a hexagon? What is this thing called? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm thinking wrong, aren't I? Okay. It looks fabulous, Sean says. Fabulous. We lost Angela. She left us. Oh, she said she was going to go, didn't she?
There we go.
Okay, why do I keep saying a hexagon does have 6 sides? What has 5 sides? Come on. Where's my brain? It's been a long time since I've taught school, clearly. Pentagon? Pentagon is 5. A hexagon is 6. Oh my goodness. Yes. We're supposed to have 6 sides. Yes, we are. Gosh. Somebody just smack me. Just smack me, okay? Knock me right upside the head and be like, Mindy, come on. Wake up, girlfriend. Cow. Oh, boy. Thank you, Sean. Where you been all my life, Sean? Keep me on track. I don't know. I got it in my head that we were only supposed to have 5 sides. I don't know why, but what was wrong with me? Like I said, I've been out of the classroom too long. My brain's gone. Well, it's not completely gone, but it's definitely on the rusty side of things. Oh, I think I gotta let Angela back in now. There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you hear me?
Yeah. Did you hear what I
Okay.
said? My brain's dead. We're supposed to have 6 sides on a hexagon,
Yeah.
not 5. A 5 is a pentagon.
Right.
So where's my brain? It went for a walk.
Yeah, mine went for a walk a long time ago.
I said I've been out of the classroom too long. I can't even tell you my basic shapes anymore. What in the world?
Raven can help you with that.
Right? Does she know the difference between a hexagon and a pentagon?
Yep. They want
Because I was confused.
we got a message, or teacher called and was talking to us, to Tina and I.
You got a what?
Her teacher called us
Oh, yeah, okay.
and was talking to us because they want to, next year, start testing her for the GT classes.
And what is that?
Oh, I'm sorry, gifted and talented.
Okay. I was kind of thinking GT was probably gifted, talented, but I wasn't going to make any assumptions because I can't tell you the difference between a pentagon and a hexagon right now. So,
But I mean, it shocked Tina and I, not because, okay, I'm a little prejudiced, but I know she's smart, okay?
right,
But kindergarten, she's just in pre-K.
right. Well, you know, if she ends up going to school and she knows a lot of stuff already, like if she knows letters and
Yeah,
sounds and numbers and all that,
yeah, she does.
You-
The or the daycare she was in was also it's actually a learning center.
they were doing like some,
Yeah,
lessons. Yeah.
and at one time, Sharitha, the lady that owns it, was certified through the Arlington School District as a pre-K.
Because you would be surprised at kindergarten what kindergartners typically know and don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There are some that come in, couldn't even tell you their real name. Like I've told the story before about the one kid who thought his name was Big Boy. He told everybody he was Big Boy.
He was a big boy, yeah.
Yeah, he was the big boy, right? And they can't write their name. They can't, so there's just all kinds of different levels. And if anybody has worked with their child, like parents and grandparents should, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and they know stuff, they'll be a little more advanced than some kids, than a lot of the kids, can't write their name, can't count, don't know their numbers,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, but she learned a lot in daycare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because like I said, it's really a learning center too. Sharitha was a certified pre-K through the Arlington School District, which is where we live. But they they told her the kids were coming in too smart,
Oh,
and it brought something about their scores it was bringing down. So they took her certification away, which completely dazzled me. How can the kids come into school too smart? But
right. Why is that
whatever.
why is
Yeah,
that?
why is that an issue? But
Yeah.
some schools are weird anyway. So she's doing really well. She's been able to say her ABC since she was like 2. She can count. She at 2 years old she was counting to 50. She can count to 100 now.
Yeah.
She's writing her name. She knows how to spell her name. She knows, her complete name, not just her first name.
Right.
She knows her address.
I was going to say that my grandkids, they're in second grade. The two of them, the twins, are in second grade this year. They don't know their address. I'm like,
Really?
what? How do you not know your address?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Reagan
Sean.
knows it, but she has trouble saying the name, the street name.
Well, that's one thing, but
But if you were in the area and she's seen her walking and you stopped and said, do you know where you live? Let me take you home. She can bring you to the house.
yeah.
Okay. She knows her directions. She can bring you to the house. She may not be able to tell you the street, but she can bring you to the house.
Yeah. Right, there's my first hexagon. What do you think?
Wow, that's cool.
Looks like a snowflake, doesn't it?
Yep. I just started my red.
What?
I just started on the red.
Oh, there's only 2 rounds to the red, so it's
Yeah.
pretty easy. But yeah, my one blue loop here is really weird because it's like coming undone because it's where I joined my yarn.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to tighten it up when I weave in my end because it got all extra long and baggy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I really
Like
think
tie
I'm
your
going to do
together?
some alternating of blue and white, white and blue,
Yeah. Do you tie your 2 ends together or just weave them in?
When I joined in my blue, I did not tie anything
No.
in.
I mean, like now when you got to weave everything in. When I do mine, I always make a small knot in the
I
2 right
usually
there.
I usually don't.
Yeah.
I usually don't knot anything. I just make sure it's nice and snug and tight, and I weave it all in really good. And
I
like
don't
this
know. I
blue
just,
one, I'll really snug up this blue one because it
I don't
wants
trust
to be too
the,
big, too long.
I don't trust the weaving in.
Well, if you split through the yarn,
Well,
you know,
yeah.
if you split through the actual strand of yarn, it's in there. I've tried to take some things out before, and I'm like, whoa, I can't even get this out. It is like through the fibers of the yarn, and it's not coming out. Yeah, I don't remember my mom really teaching me anything before I went to school. But yeah, my mom worked when I was
Yeah.
young. Well, that's not true. Well, kind of true. My sister is 3 years younger than me, and my mom worked until she had my sister. So at least my first 3 years of life, a little bit more than 3, my mom worked.
Yeah.
And she stayed home and she had my sister. So now she's got a baby. So, by the time I was going to school, my mom probably wasn't, doing a whole lot with me, educationally wise, teaching me stuff. But anyhow, but it's true, Sean. Kids coming into kindergarten are expected to know more and more and more.
Yeah.
It's true. Well, that is pretty darn cute. I like it. So,
Yeah.
Mary Lou, yes, I am going to do some white, blue, and some blue, white. And then maybe alternate them somehow. And I don't know how I'll do that exactly. I'm trying to think. There's 1 in the center, and then 6 around the outer edge, which would be fine. I could have blue outer, white outer, blue outer, white
Mm-hmm.
outer, blue outer, white outer, right? And then
Right.
the blue with the white in the center. That would be fine. That'll
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, that would work.
So on each side, I would need 4 like this and 3 the other way. Right? Yeah. 4 this way and 3 the other way.
So there's 7 altogether.
7 on each side. Unless you want to do something different on the back, on the back of your pillow. You could
How
just
many
do
altogether do we have to make of these
14
if you want your pillow that big?
if you want to do the pillow that way. Well, hi, kitty cat.
Yeah, that's Elvira.
Elvira.
That's our turtle. She's our tortoise shell.
Yep. I was going to say, she's going to jump up on that shelf, isn't she?
Yeah,
There
it's
she goes.
It's theirs.
No, go up on that. Oh, there she goes.
It's
Right,
theirs.
Sean, that used to be the way things were, though. School was where you went to learn stuff. You didn't learn it at home. That was how things used to be.
Right.
And that's changed for a lot of people, but there's still those people that don't. They don't do stuff with their kids at home and teach their kids at home.
Yeah.
They're busy.
I
They
do. We
work. They this, they that,
Yeah. We work with her a lot, and there's oh, I've got games on my tablet
Mm-hmm.
that are learning games for her,
Yeah.
you know. So
Not just fun, shoot 'em up, drive cars kind of stuff.
right.
Yeah.
No. She, see, that's where she's at now.
I'm good with that. I think that is, I think that's
That's where
helpful.
Elvira's at now.
Oh my goodness, she's all the way up there. So, for example,
Yeah.
oh, you've got the Craftably Frog girl on your wall. She's cute.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you take the 3 grandkids that live, nearby,
Uh-huh.
the boys, they got tablets and they got games on them and they have educational games. But what do they choose to do? Not that. They would rather go play other types of games on their tablets. The oldest one would rather just watch videos. He likes to just go watch videos on
YouTube.
Animals. I mean, he
Yeah.
watches all these animal videos all the time. And when he was coming over here in the summer, and one time we did see their tablets, thinking maybe they could bring them here and, give them something to do.
Right.
He had very few games, educational games on his tablet. So we brought that to his mom's attention and she said, they were on there. I'm putting more on there. So she loaded a bunch of stuff back on his tablet, but he really just wants to watch the animal videos. That's a great thing. It's not like he's watching terrible stuff, but you need to know more than animals.
Right.
Raven's learning to cook. Yay, Raven. Make some food, Raven.
Yeah, Raven loves to help us cook.
All right. So I think that it would be, at least in my world, it would be highly unlikely that I can do 14 of these in a week.
Yeah, me too.
There's no way I'm going to get 14 done in a week.
Oh, hell, I know I'm not going to.
So I'm thinking next week is just going to be a work week. I mean, we made one. Of course, we were learning the pattern too. We made one in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say I'm going to make as many as I can and come back next week. And it can just be chit chat time with whoever wants to come on next week. I mean, we can just all sit and chit chat. We'll know what we're doing now.
Right.
And we'll work on some more squares.
Yeah.
And then maybe the following week, give ourselves at least 2 weeks to get 14 squares. That's 7 squares a week.
Elvira, don't jump up there. Stay on your ledge. There you go.
Yeah, she is looking up there like, I'm going up there.
Yeah.
Right, Jennifer? I know. Got to get caught. I mean, we've done 1. That's 6 more this week. And then if we just have a work week next week, then we can get 7 done from Friday to the next Friday.
Right.
And then we should be able to talk about construction. Putting it
Right. All right. I'm putting it together.
So I'm going to think about my back, if I want my back exactly the same as the front. Or do I want a solid color?
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to do a solid color crocheted back. I think I'm going to see if we have any fabric any place, and I may make a Christmas fabric back.
Oh, so you're not going to do 14 squares. Mm.
No.
Oh. Well, I don't know how to sew that on there, so
It'd be just a whip stitch, same way you would sew it together.
I'm wondering if I know you can make a large hexagon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like one solid hexagon.
Yeah.
And just let it grow and grow to be the size of the
Of
pillow.
what you want. Yeah.
That seems doable, manageable. I'm gonna look that up between now and next week. And I might come to the live next week and go, okay, I'm not making 7 more squares. I'm gonna make one large hexagon that I can sew to my front.
Right.
That's an idea. That's not a bad idea. Let's see.
Okay, I found one.
You found one?
Yeah.
You found one already. Oh Lord. I haven't even
I
gotten into
Googled it.
Pinterest yet.
I just Googled it. Let's see if I can figure out how to share it with you.
I mean, we have to figure out how big this is gonna be.
Right.
I mean, there's tons of just hexagon patterns. You can do here's like 4. There's a solid hexagon pattern. There's a hexagon with little spaces. This is a granny square hexagon. I
Yeah.
kind of like this basic hexagon right here, which has like some
that's what I'm on.
spaces. And you just keep growing that
Yeah, that's
until
what I'm
it's
on.
the size of the front panel. Yeah, like that one that you just had right there. That's just your basic hex. That sounds like a good idea rather than doing more snowflakes on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Now Tina's ready to look through fabric. She's ready to look through fabric there.
Yeah, forget it, Tina. I'm going to do it with probably this.
I'm thinking just crochet one
I just
solid.
sent it to you.
And you know what? Here's another idea. You could make it striped. You could alternate colors and make it striped on the back if you wanted.
Yeah,
Huh.
whatever color you're using on your snowflakes.
Yeah, like you could make the back blue and white stripes as you go around.
Or
Blue and
red and white
stripes,
or
blue and
whatever
white
colors you're doing.
stripes. Instead of doing 14 of those bad boys.
Right.
Let's give that some thought until next week. But let's get 7 made because we definitely need 7 for our front for sure.
Yeah.
And then play around with, I like the idea of doing a solid hexagon on the back. Either one solid color or alternating colors.
Right.
Peppermint stripes. Yes, Sean. Yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
Angela's would really look pepperminty because you're using red and white.
Yeah. You know, that just gave me an idea.
Did you get some of your red done?
No.
No red done. Okay.
No, but he just gave me an idea.
What?
The peppermint thing gave me an idea.
Yeah. I mean, that would be kind of fun. You could definitely do yours red peppermint striped on the back.
Yeah. Or I could even do just the peppermint swirl pillow for the back.
It could, as long as
Just
it
like
turns
the-
out. But as long as it turns out, it would have to be like that hexagon shape.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
At some point, it would have to do the sides. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? 6 sides.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Didn't think about that.
that's right. It does make it reversible, and it's different on each side. I like that.
Mhm.
Doing something different on the back. I think I'm going to make mine 2-toned on the back. That's what I think I'm going to do. Maybe just a couple rounds of each color. And then, that would be kind of cool.
Mhm.
Or you could do bigger stripes. Play with it. Okay, that's a plan. All right. Oh, I know what I was going to do. We were going to talk I'm going to talk Diamond Art Club real quick before I let you guys go. I got to go to Instagram though. Let's see. How bad has it gotten? Because it was getting pretty bad last night with all the Donna Gell singers. And I'm like, oy, oy, oy. Let me be very honest with you guys. I am not a huge fan of Dakota Detweiler's art, but that's pretty. That's Dakota Detweiler. And
that is pretty.
that's pretty. Now, is it going to make my top? I mean, my list? I don't even know what I'm going to get. This is my time, you guys. This is my time to shine. Winter, Christmas. It's my stuff. I love it. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Who is it? It's Donna Gelsinger. They changed their cover photo to this a while back in the VIP group or somewhere. And I fell in love with that picture. Fell in love with this picture, this church, the bridge.
Yeah.
Star. Right, Sean? Oh my gosh. What am I going to do? I don't know. But that is gorgeous. I love that. Right now, in my world, it's all Donna Gelsinger. I'm serious. I love this one. It's 69. Okay. I have to laugh. I don't know how many times I have said all the Big Chuck Pinsons are 93 by 70. 93 by 70. So what do? They make these 69.9 by 92.8. So it's like a fraction less than 60 or 70 by 93. Just a hair smaller. Why don't they just call them? Why don't they call them 70 by 93 still? Seriously, come on. Oh gosh. So I love that one. I don't need this one. This girl reading a book in her window. Don't need that. This is Donna Gelsinger too. The gnome. That's her too. I don't know if he makes the cut though. Well, that's what we got so far that I haven't seen. The gnome. The girl in the window with her cat reading her book. Oh, cats. Excuse me. Let's make that plural. There's 2 cats.
Ah, okay.
And then the church is here. I love the church. It's so pretty. So pretty. 58 colors, 2 AB, 3 fairy dust. Okay, I don't need strawberry shortcake. I don't need Smurfs. Dakota's not going to make the cut. Sorry, she's not. It's pretty though. This guy right here, this snowman guy.
Oh, he's cute.
Right? 96 colors.
Damn.
96 colors in that thing. That one makes the list. That's at the top of the list. So right now, the church. I think she's adorable.
Oh, yeah. Is that Helen?
She's adorable. Michaelina. She is cuter than
okay.
Cuter and snot, right?
Yep.
This is Donna Gelsinger again. I love that one, but I don't love it as much as the other snowman and house. I don't need a fox trying to eat the cardinal. That fox is trying to eat that cardinal. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that doesn't seem very in the spirit of things to me, does it? Yeah. Doesn't seem like that's in the right spirit of things here. I love this. I think this is really pretty. All the colors.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I know. Love that. Of course, I always love me a cute little candy gingerbread house. They're cute. I don't need a shell wreath. I don't need that. Nutcracker. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need the puppy. Don't need the nativity scene. But this was the first one of the week right here. Or was it? Yeah. This guy. That's Donna Gelsinger too. Oh, Donna. There's like what, 4 now of Donna Gelsingers?
Why don't you like hers?
I love her stuff.
Oh.
I love all of them. I love all of the Donna Gelsingers. I can't get all of the Donna Gelsingers. But I love them all. This one's weird. I was talking with Brandy last night, and this one's weird. The description talks about pulling up in your red truck and the presents by the mailbox. I'm like, there's no red truck.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see a red truck.
There's no mailbox with presents.
All right.
There's no presents anywhere. Why is that even in the description?
Yeah.
Right, Mary Lou? Why was the fox in the house? He's going to eat that cardinal. You know he's going to eat the cardinal.
Was he in the house or was he on the ledge?
He's in the house. Wait, he's in the house?
Is he in the house?
Look, he's inside.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the bird is, I don't know. Maybe, I think the bird's outside. I think the bird's outside.
No,
And the
I think the
fox
fox
is
is
like,
outside too.
and what?
I think the fox is outside. No,
He
I guess
can't
not.
be.
I
No,
don't
he
know.
can't be. His
Yeah, now I
legs
see
come
that
down in front of the windowsill there.
Yeah, and I see the cottage out there too.
Uh-huh.
The other houses.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's inside wanting to be outside and get a snack.
Right.
Oh, boy. So right now it's Donna, and more Donna. So if I had to pick well, first of all, the snowman, that's number one on my list. Nothing's topped that yet.
Yeah, he's cute.
The church. Love the church. Do I need another church painting? No, I do not. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The church. Oh, the gnome. The gnome's cute, but he probably won't make my list. He can't make my list. Sorry,
Really?
And then
Passing
there's
up
the
a gnome.
question. How many do I get? How many can I get? I don't know. And there's more to come. That's not the end. Right? Not the end. All right.
Not to change the subject. Where's the kitties?
What's what?
So where's the kitties?
Oh, the kitty. One kitty's inside and two are outside.
Ah.
Misty's inside. Misty, 5. Sean says 5. Okay, Sean. I don't know about that. So Misty is pretty calm. She's actually pretty calm inside. Gets into the least trouble indoors. Misty does.
Oh, well, that's good.
Now,
Yeah, boys are always a little more rowdy.
Sunny? Oh, Sunny. He's into everything all the time. All the time.
Sounds like our Puff.
Oh my gosh. Smokey's pretty chill. Smokey's pretty chill most of the time. He does his worst crime at this point. He likes to claw at the carpet on the stairs, trying to break him of that. But he also likes to claw at the scratching post I got him.
Well, that's good.
And of course, they all still like to get on the table and the counters.
Oh, of course.
I can't seem to break that habit.
They want to be up high.
They like to get into stuff. I like to get into stuff. Yeah.
That's why we bought the stuff that goes on the wall that you've seen Elvira up on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, to where they can get up high.
Well, I have made a little shelf for Mr. Sunny over by the window.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the dog's. Okay, don't laugh at me. But it is the dog's clothing dresser. It's a 3-drawered little thing, and he can get up on top of it. Now, I used to have a plant there. Plant had to move, right? But now he can get up on top of that, and it's a perfect view to look out the window.
Oh, cool.
So he just likes to sit up there and look out the window. He used to try to climb the screen over there, but now he doesn't. Now he's happy. He just sits there and looks out the window.
Right, because he's got a way to look out.
Or he likes to be up on the back of the couch, and he can also look out the window, and he can look out the back door that way. He likes that, but he is into everything.
Puff, she just dropped a package off.
So the other day,
Girl.
Dale and I were both in the office. He's watching videos. I'm diamond painting, and I'm hearing noise come from the kitchen. So I go to the kitchen. I have Misty and Smokey on the counter trying to get my package of scones open. You know, they come in with those plastic clamshell type boxes. They're trying to get that open and get in the scones. So I holler at them and they jump down. And then out from the appliance garage comes Sunny. Because in the appliance garage is where we now have to keep all the treats. But it was open a little bit. And he got
in there.
Yep, he got in there. Sean, don't tell me I can't break that. We need to break that little habit of getting
What
out.
you can do okay, what you can try to do is they make these cans. They're called deterrents, okay? And it actually just, when the cat gets close to it, it sends a puff of air at them
Oh,
and scares them.
oh, poof.
That's what we were using in before we got our other screens to keep Puff in the house.
Mm.
Because I had put up magnetic screen on my patio door.
Mm-hmm.
I should say Tina put it up, I didn't. And it worked for a while, and then he realized, hey, that's magnetic. I can push against it and get out.
Oh, sure.
Okay, we don't let ours out.
But now he gets a little poof.
No, yeah, we put that up, and it stopped him for a little bit. But then he realized that, hey, if I go up a little higher, stretch up, and jump, I miss it. So I bought this other screen. It's just for a single door, and it zips around. It's cat proof. They can't scratch. They can scratch on the screen, but it doesn't tear it up. It's scratch resistant.
Gotcha.
And it nail it around the door frame, and then zip it closed. And when you want in and out, you just unzip it.
Gotcha.
It works great.
The air puff can is a really good deterrent.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, I believe that's true, Sean, because all I got to do is I just got to go out there and pick up the spray bottle, the water bottle. I just pick it up and they run.
Yeah, it works better than the spray bottle.
They just run.
Yeah.
But
they'll get to the point to where the spray bottle doesn't do anything.
No, they still are running from it.
Oh, yeah, because they're still young. I pick mine up and they look at me like, yeah, okay.
They don't mind getting sprayed?
No, they just lick it off and walk off. But then mine are a lot older. But the spray, the air deterrent works really, really well. You can get them on Amazon.
It just automatically poofs when they're near?
Yeah. Yeah, you turn it on and off.
Air, what do you call the thing? Air
I'll
deterrent?
I'll get it.
Air sprayer, air deterrent for cats. Here we go. It just comes right up. Air deterrent for cats.
Yep.
Hang on, except it's not coming up. Where is it? Motion activated pet deterrent. Motion sensor spray for cats.
Oh.
That might not be what you're talking about.
Let me find it.
There's lots of deterrent sprays, but
Well, I have to kind of. My son-in-law used to use my Amazon account too, so there's a lot of things in here under my.
Oh, here we go. Bat deterrent. That's true. The air thing would have nothing to do with me. Exactly. It just something got them. Ooh. So I can't find it though.
Right.
Well, somebody find it and send me a link, okay? All right, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna move on with my day here.
Okay.
All right.
I'll find it, send it to you.
Okay. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It was fun.
Yeah.
We made us a hexagon, and it's beautiful, and we got a plan going forward. So, woohoo! There we go.
I'm gonna take mine with me while I wait to pick up the munchkin.
Oh, there you go. All right then.
Okay.
Talk to everybody later. Have a good weekend.
Bye, everyone.
All righty. Bye.